go to Visa Supply with me to pick up my Nigerian visa. So Visa Supply is a third-party visa supplier here in Smyrna, Georgia. It's in Sandy Springs, Georgia. I use them because I do not want to be making an appointment with the Nigerian embassy with OIS. So I use them because it's convenient for me, and it's also convenient for others who do not have an embassy in their state. The price is a little higher, but you're paying for a convenience fee. Now, I didn't have to go pick it up. I'm just doing this so that you all can see where it's at, what they're about, and meet the person that I deal with all the time. I partner with Michael over at Visa Supply. So come with me, and I'm going to show you how easy it is and how convenient it is to go through a third party. It's also very safe. Okay, so come on, let's go. Okay, you guys, here it is. Visa Supply. Let's go in and get our visa. Okay, you guys, so I'm at Visa Supply, and I'm about to go in and get my visa. I want you all to meet Michael. He is he's the one that I partner with for the visas. I want to show you how easy it is to go through Visa Supply and get your visa. Not a problem at all. So come in with me. Come and meet Michael.
Hey, Cammie.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good
Welcome
to see
in.
you. Thank you.
How you doing?
Hey, family. So I'm here at Visa Supply with Michael. You always hear me mention his name. He is the one that does my tourist visas for me. And I just want to introduce you all to Michael. So this is Michael from Visa Supply. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Hey, guys. I'm Michael with Visa Supply, and I've known Cammie for a while now. And Cammie, thank you for coming in. She came in today because I helped her with her visa, and so I have it right here. We got her she got the 2-year visa, which I wanted to point out that they are now issuing the 5-year visas for Nigeria. That just started last year. The past 2 months, I've been having many people call me and saying, hey, are they giving out the 5-year visas? I said, no, I haven't. I think that's a rumor, but we got those 5-year visas last week. So yeah, so that's great news. But Cammie, let me give you your visa.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Michael, I just want to have you explain what the process of getting your visa, their visa through Visa Supply. What's the difference between you guys and and going directly to OIS?
Yeah, so we serve customers from all 50 states. I mean, I get visas for people from Hawaii, California, New York, all over the country. Particularly, we have a lot of people in the middle part of the country that are not near an OIS office. You know, so if someone's living in Idaho or Kansas or something, it's very inconvenient for them to go to the OIS office because they'd have to go to one of the major cities like Los Angeles, Atlanta, Washington, D.C. For most people, that's just not something they want to do because they have to incur the extra expenses of travel, taking off from work, all this involved in getting that visa. And so by working with us, they just need to send their documents to us. When they call us, we talk to them, figure out some more information about their travel plans, and then I email them. I send them the list of documents that they need for the visa. So all they have to do is just gather together the documents, no matter where they are. They ship them to my office in Atlanta, and we take them over to the Nigerian consulate to be processed. It typically takes the estimate is about 2 weeks to get the visa. Once the visa has been issued, we go back to the government office to pick up the visa. I call the customer and say, hey, your visa's been granted, and I provide the FedEx tracking number because we ship the passport with the visa inside, just like the one we got for you. We ship it by FedEx. And yeah, so that's all there is to it. So we're making the process easy, where it's not really stressful. You're just, I tell you, send me X, Y, and Z. That's what you do. You send the documents to me, and we do all the work for you, rather than you having to travel and go to OIS. However, though, I will say that for someone that's living near OIS office, I always encourage them. I said, you should go to the OIS office and do it yourself. If someone's calling me from Los Angeles, well, I believe there's an OIS office there, so why not just go there? But even in those cases, sometimes people will say, well, I'm working. I'm in LA, but I still don't have time to do that, or I don't want to do it. I want to do business with you. So that's what we're here for. We provide a convenience. So
that's what you're paying for. You're paying for
right.
Convenience, the convenience fee. Okay. And you said that so there is a 5-year visa now?
Yeah, that just came out. I was a little skeptical of that. I didn't think that was actually a real thing. I thought maybe that was just a rumor because people kept on calling me and I said, I haven't seen any 5-year visa, but yeah, that is a real thing. Since last week, they're giving out the 5-year visa. So that's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what for the ones that are interested in getting a Niger Wife card, how would the 5-year visa be also an option for them as well? What do you think? If you're interested in getting a Niger Wife card, and now that we have the 5-year visas, how can that be helpful to those people that are doing that?
I guess people have their own reasons for wanting to get the Niger Wife card, but I think for most people, most travelers, they're not staying in Nigeria more than 30 days. So if you're not staying there more than 30 days, or you're not planning to live there full time, I don't really think you have a reason, or you don't really need to get that permanent residence card, that Niger Wife card. Especially now with the 5-year visa. I mean, that visa is good for 5 years, and so I think going through the trouble of getting the Niger Wife card is probably not really necessary now that they're giving out the 5-year visas. So I mean, I don't know. That's my take on it. I guess if somebody is they're planning to live over there full time, then yes, they should get that card. But the typical traveler is not going to need that, just in my opinion.
Okay. Tell me what else Visa Supply offers. What other services do you offer?
Yeah, well, we do visas for all over the world, all across the continent of Africa. I mean, Africa has 54, 55 countries, and a lot of them do require visas. Kenya, Tanzania, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, all these countries require Americans to get a visa. Some of the countries do not. I mean, South Africa, you don't need a visa as an American. But we help with visas for all across Africa, all over the world. I mean, I do visas for China. I do visas for Russia. I don't really know who would want to go to Russia right now, but we can get you a visa for Russia. So yeah, there's a lot of countries that Americans are required to get visas, so we help with different visas around the world. We also help with passports. We can get passports fast. We can get them as fast as 1 week. So probably half of our business is helping our customers secure passports. A lot of times people are not aware that the government is moving very slow. It takes, even when you pay the government's expedite fee, it takes 9 weeks to get a passport. And that catches many people off guard. So we get a lot of calls from people saying, hey, I'm traveling in a month. Can you guys help me? Sure, we can help you get a passport. We also provide medical insurance. That's become an important thing, especially the past 3 years. Medical insurance, that's something that's commonly overlooked, but for me personally, when I travel, I always buy insurance because the last thing I want to do is walk across the street, get hit by a bus, you end up in the hospital, and then you have to call mom or dad or call someone, your rich uncle, to say, hey, send me $100,000 because I have all these hospital bills. So that's actually become an important part of travel. And some countries require that you have medical insurance. So I started selling medical insurance as well about 2 years ago.
Okay, Michael, tell me what is the difference between what's the difference between going through I know that you've already explained the convenience of Visa Supply, but tell me what is the difference between getting your visa here and then getting a visa on arrival?
I can't say that I'm an expert on the visa on arrival, but I believe that's for business travelers. My understanding is that's only good for one entry, just a single entry. The process is you have to initiate that process here from the United States. You would send your copy of your passport to a business over there in Nigeria. That business has to then apply for the visa on arrival at the immigration office over there. That's my understanding. I think that takes about 2 or 3 days to process. You would then get a letter from the immigration office that says you're entitled to a visa on arrival. And then when you get to the airport, you bring that letter with you. Then when you get to the airport over there, the immigration will give you the visa. They put the visa in your passport. And again, that's good for one entry. However, that's for business people.
Okay.
So again, I don't know. I don't get involved in the visa on arrival, so I don't know the details about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that should be used by business people. That's my understanding.
Okay. And lastly, I get this question all the time. Is it a requirement that you have a yellow fever to go to a yellow fever vaccine to go to Nigeria, or is it recommended?
Well, that's another question. I can't say that I'm an expert on that topic, but I will say that if you look on the U.S. Department of State website. Of course, that's our government. They say that yellow fever vaccine is required. It's required for, I believe, most countries in West Africa. I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. If you are using Visa. Hey, family. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to use code CAMI for your discount.